No. You've been chewing on the mic, John. Hey guys, my name is Chucky Bartolo, and today I have my nightmare come to life. As sitting in front of me are 3 things I hate very much in this world. So if you've been following Love and Malta for a while, you know that me and Panettone are not exactly good friends. And 2 years ago, I wrote the most controversial piece of content I have ever created called Reasons Why Panettone is the worst thing on the face of the planet. For a bit of context, I hope you understand that I have no real issue with what people like. I just hate that you call this a dessert. And worse, you call it a present. I'm not gonna delve into all the reasons just yet. I will do so while I'm eating it. But the thing I hate the most about Panettone is that when you think it's over, it comes back around in Easter as a colomba. Unacceptable. So obviously every Christmas this article comes back up. And so a company called Bonifanti decided to challenge me because they believe that their Panettone is going to change my mind. I highly doubt it, but let's see. And that's 3. Of course, they're all wrapped in another layer of plastic, so we're going to have to get through that as well. So some of you who like Panettone are probably drooling right now. Okay, I'm gonna try this middle one because this middle one looks like the most classic Panettone and looks like the one I'm gonna hate the most. So the reason I hate Panettone is multiple layered. The first reason is that it's too fucking high. It's too big. You know what I mean? It's just a lot. It's too much. This Panettone, I'll be honest, another reason I normally hate Panettone is that it's basically like dry cake. This one may be better than that. It's the moistest Panettone I've ever had, but it's just big, dry cake. I don't know. So now that I've had that, I'm gonna read you my reasons. Okay, let's do this. Number 1, too fucking big. I covered this. You can't hold, how do you like hold it? It's too big. Number 2, it makes you do all the work. Sometimes you buy a Panettone like this, and then in the side, you'll have a little packet of fucking sugar, and it expects you to do the shaking. Bitch, if I'm buying a dessert, like this at least had, you know, it made an effort. It made an effort. Speaking of making an effort, another reason I hate Panettone is that like, everyone's like, oh, but it's not so bad when you cover it in chocolate, put sugar in it, dip it in the oven, and then put ice cream on top of it. But that's not Panettone anymore. You've made some weird hybrid dessert with Panettone as a sponge. You haven't made a Panettone. So that's another thing. And I know a lot of people are going to hate me for this, but the reason I'm speaking out against Panettone is because we have been told and made to feel like we are wrong for not liking Panettone. It's assumed for ages, until your eyes are open, it's assumed that you like Panettone. They bring it as a dessert. They give it to you as a present. No, I don't like it, and that's okay. And if you don't like it, that's cool too. We have this mandorla one. That's another thing. When I wrote this article, I got a bunch of comments from people who were like, actually, you don't like Panettone because you didn't fly to Milan and try the Panettone there. No, of course not. I'm not gonna fly to Milan to try Panettone when I don't like Panettone. Jesus. There's a difference between Pandora and... No, there isn't. They taste the same, and I don't like either of them. It's not worth it! You're gonna serve this to people. Okay, for some reason this one, oh, I just saw candied fruit. Bye. Sorry, there was more candied fruit, I can't do it. Let's try the plain. It's just sponge. It's just sponge. Look. Just so you know, behind this like bubble I film in, there's a bunch of very angry Panettone lovers who are going to be very happy when I invite them to come try it. But it's still too big. Like, this top was expensive. Moving on, we have the third and final one, the one that I left for the end, because I assumed it would be the best, because it has almonds and bits of crusted sugar. When you're so desperate to hide the taste of your cake, it's a bad sign. And by the way, this isn't shade against the brand. I have tried, unfortunately, many a panettone when I pretended I liked it because I thought I had to. I've tried many. And admittedly, if you like the taste of panettone, this is very tasty of panettone. Now I'm gonna eat this one as opposed to being picky. I'm just gonna take a bite, okay? Because probably you're gonna say I didn't give it a fair try, blah, blah, blah. Because all you people in the comments are like, Birek, are panettone experts. Okay, so this one sliced, I'm seeing so much fruit. Sorry, I have to. This one sliced well. So this is a perfect example of what I think is wrong with panettone. If you had a cake like this for your birthday, there would be a layer of cream and a layer of Nutella in all of this. But no, panettone is just like here's your dry cake. Enjoy getting your mouth stuck. So I'm gonna take a bite, to be fair. Happy birthday to Jesus, thank you. Okay. The top of this is amazing. I'm gonna be honest here. Has it changed my mind about panettone? No. Because once you hit the middle, it's dry yellow cake. But I don't know what this one is. This one, I don't know what it is. If you see this brand, I forgot what color it was. Go for the one that has the almonds and the sugary bits on top, because this tastes nice. I'm gonna eat on more of the top piece. Second bite of panettone, that's big for me. I'm going to invite 1 or 2 panettone lovers to come in and try it and see what they think. And then I'll give my concluding feeling. Alright, so we have Jonathan, who is very good at criticizing food in a nice way. That sounded like he's a bitch, but he's not. So do you like panettone?
It depends if there's fruit or not involved.
I have bad news for you.
It's all fruit.
It's all fruit.
It's all fruit.
Because you see, classic panettone is with fruit. Oh. Well, there's no TH on the end of fruit, but with fruit.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference is between a panettone and a pandoro.
I'm gonna say it. I love pandoro, which
the same thing.
No, not the same thing. Pandoro is like the plain one, which is just.
Okay. See, this is jellied, candied fruit.
There's the sugar here.
This is fucking candied fruit. That's already better than raisins.
Is it?
It's way better than raisins.
We're gonna
raisins
have
is the bad fruit.
Raisins is the bottom.
Raisins is the bottom. Candy fruit reminds me of my nonna.
Oh, okay, that's sweet. Yeah, that's
nostalgia. Tastes like my nonna.
It's food.
Christmas is just like the carbs, like carb centered.
And it's not even worth the carbs. Just have a good dessert. Okay, here we go. This is the one you thought you would like.
I know, but now I'm seeing more dried fruit. Okay, I'm gonna have the almond.
Now have a bite of the bottom.
To be honest, when it's all in your mouth, it's all the same, but don't love the dried fruit, but it's good.
You know, there's like at least 7 Italian people working on this. There's candies. And the best part is still this goddamn crappy sugar on the top, and it's just sugar.
Hey Elsa.
Hello.
Everyone, this is Elsa.
Hello.
Do you like panettone?
I nothing it. I don't have an opinion that much.
I nothing it is my favorite word.
I nothing it. My husband loves it. He's Italian, loves it.
Oh, so he's not gonna like this video.
He's not gonna like it. That's why I'm here. Yeah.
Okay.
It's very sweet.
Uh-huh.
But I'm biased because I don't really like fruit.
So you're gonna have a really bad time. Just putting it out there. But they don't have any candied fruit in it, but it's there. But raisins on the top, huh? They're getting bold. They're getting bold.
Too many raisins.
So we're back down to a 6.
I like the almonds, nice crunch, but there's no candy fruit. Candied.
Yeah.
There's no candy fruit. There's no sugar at the top. Shove raisins.
So far this one is winning with both me and you.
Hands down.
Cool.
5 out of 5.
No, I don't like candied fruit, so.
So it's just no one likes candied fruit. All right, how was this one?
Very good. Very,
Okay.
very good.
So I don't know what it's called, but this is the one I can handle because the sugar makes a nice difference. And the top of this one is nice, is what I found.
It really gives the flavour. Yeah, and the nuttiness plays with textures.
She's very technical, we need more of her. Less of me talking shit about panettone and more of Elsa actually giving good reviews.
It is what it is. It's a 6.5 out of 10, a 5.5.
You had given it a 5.5.
5.5 out of 10. It's just not that impressive.
So guys, I don't need to conclude. John did it perfectly. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry if we offended you, but if you are so defensive over cake, maybe find a hobby. And we will see you all very soon. Merry Christmas! Mwah!